Yes, it's early in the morning. I know it's early in the morning. I already know. You don't have to tell me how early it is, because I already know it's early in the morning. But I think y'all might rock with me on it being early in the morning. Let me see. Let me come over here. Turn me down. Let me see. I'm gonna be doing 2 live streams this morning. So if this live stream is short, don't get mad. Okay, guys. All right. This live stream is gonna end at 9 o'clock, and then I'm gonna do another one about damn it. What the hell is going on right now? Why ain't the buttons working? Hold on, let me try this again. Let me come down. There we go. Have you thumbed up the video yet? Start the poll. And then let me put the you my guy, but I have to ask, how do you feel you did against God Logic? I thought I did wonderful against God Logic. Both time, every interaction that I've had with God Logic, I walked away feeling the exact same. I really want to give God Logic some advice, though. I actually like God Logic. So I really want to give him some advice. I'll say, so the numbers pinned. This live stream has a hard cutoff at 9 a.m. after go grab some oils. So I had to drive to New York. No gym this morning. So I found out last night. Last night I found out that I thought the debate was supposed to be the 29th. Looks like the debate's going to be today. So I recreated the live stream for today. Remember, it's a subscriber-only debate. Let me repeat that. Let me get my Umar Johnson on. It's a members-only debate. Let me repeat that. It's a members-only debate. Myself versus William Albright, the Roman Catholic brother. He had texted me last night and was like, are we still doing a debate? So I'm like, yeah, I'm always down with a debate. What a way to close out the year. Yo, I need somebody. Listen, man, for this job, for what I'm about to ask, I'm a give a care package. The care package will consist of your favorite oil, your favorite body butter, an incense, and an imported oil. So what I need for these 4 things, I need somebody, I want to do like a year review. Like, how many debates did I do, on what platforms, and maybe even what views they did. So if somebody can get that for me, so it's going to be, I got to know how many debates. So if it's 20 debates I did, 30 debates I did, what platforms I did those debates on, and what were the views on those debates. If you can get that for me, I'll provide your favorite body butter, your favorite body oil, an incense, and an imported oil. All right? A lot of people, hold on 1 second, caller. To track 206, track 206 says, make a debate with Sheikh Umar Ibn Farouk. Pretty sure he can dismantle you. A lot of people believe that I can be dismantled in debates. So let me tell you my secret to why I win debates. Let me tell you my secret. It's only one reason, and one reason only, that I win debates. And that's because I serve and obey the Most High. That's it. So because I serve and obey the Most High, I can talk all the shit I want I can boast all I want. I can do whatever I want because he knows that I know that my wisdom, my wit, my comebacks, my rebuttals, all of that comes from him. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Shalom, Cap. This Thomas from DMV area.
Con, what's going on? You got a question or comment, brother?
Yeah, I always wanted to know if you knew why it was King David was punished for numbering Israel.
Yeah, because and before King David was king, in the book of I think it's in the book of Judges, when Gideon was going to war, and when he was going to war, the Lord told Gideon that the number of the people in the Lord in his army was too many, and he said if they would have win the war, they would think that they won it because of them and not because of the Most High. So when that came about, I think it ended up being about 300 men, maybe 3,000 men that actually stayed with Gideon to go win the war. And so because of that, they knew when they won that it had nothing to do with, they knew that it had nothing to do with them. It had to do with the Most High. So when David was provoked to number the people, the reason why he was punished is because we should never number the people. That's not something we do. When you number the people, you're numbering the people to get a consensus. And the consensus might make you think, okay, we got enough people, we can do whatever we want. When our strength, power, and courage comes from our obedience in the Most High, it could be one brother, or it could be 12, or it could be 1,000. But whatever victory or loss we get will always be predicated on our obedience to the Most High. It'll never be predicated on how many men we have. That's why even I've been asked sometimes, like in ISUBK, how many people we have in our school, how many people we have here, how many people we have there. And I always tell them we don't count numbers because we don't. And so that's
Right.
why David was punished. David was punished because he did something that he wasn't supposed to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And just on a little sidebar, with the Gideon and the 300,
Mm-hmm.
why they never give that move? Why they don't never give the credit to the Bible
For the movie,
for that story? Yeah.
because that story doesn't necessarily come from Gideon's timeline. The number does, of course, the 300, but the concept comes from what is that? During the Persians and the Medes rule. So because Xerxes was a real person, that's why they don't mention it. So they, movie directors will tell you if you ever want to make a good movie, utilize the Bible. They'll tell you that. And so they'll always say, if you want to get a good story, use this, use that, XYZ, like that. So they'll never give credit to the Bible, even though they use the Bible for almost every movie that they create. Almost every movie they create, they use the Bible for. So that's why.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. That was it. Good talk. Good talk.
Hey, no sweat, brother. Anytime you got a question or something, you just call in and we rock it out just like that.
Okay. Have a good one,
Hey,
man.
you too, brother. Hey, y'all,
Shalom.
hey, shalom. Hey, y'all, I actually upgraded my phone yesterday. That's why I think I look a little even more flyer. If you think I couldn't get more flyer, I think... Stop. Stop. If you think I couldn't, y'all know I talk trash. What I like about being who I am, I've done this long enough to where my car chronicles, they're fun, they're serious. I might yell at you. And even if I yell at you, if I find out in the middle of the yelling at you I was wrong, I will apologize to you. But I upgraded my phone yesterday, So I was trading in this phone. So as you can see, I have an iPhone right here. I'm about to go live on TikTok. And I had upgraded my phone. Oh, this is what I want to change. Let me see. Car Chronicles with Cap. So I'm about to go live on my TikTok. Let me see. I'm going to put it right here. So as I go, so remember I was telling y'all that I had wanted to get another phone. So this is my other phone. So when I went to the Verizon store to go trade in, I thought I was going to upgrade the phone. So when I go to upgrade, of course, I get an early trade in. They got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I upgraded, and then when I was like, okay, do I give y'all this phone? Because I'm thinking I got to swap it out. What they end up telling me is that no, I can keep this phone and I can get another line for it, and I don't have to pay for the line. So I said, bet. I've been looking for, because remember I told you I want to go live on TikTok. I wanted to go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, but I would need 3 phones because I get phone calls on this phone. So I got this phone, this the Android, this the flex phone, you know what I'm saying, when I want to show off. What makes this phone dope, just for the record, what makes this phone dope, I could do 3 Bible apps at one time. Look at that. I could do 3 Bible apps at one time on this phone. I mean, there's other apps that you could use at multiple times. And you could actually do presets. So like I do presets like this. If I push this button, boom. If I push this button, now it goes to my notes. So if I want to take scriptures and then put them in my notes, I could do it like that. So now, unfortunately, I got 3 phones. Who knew it would be just like that? So I was able to upgrade. So I got my iPhone 17 here, got my iPhone here, still get to keep the Z Fold. So to my TikTok audience, this might be new to y'all. For those on TikTok that have followed me on YouTube, I appreciate if y'all could heart the video. If I could sidebar, the CapCut app, right? There's an app that I use to edit videos. It's called CapCut. And CapCut is probably one of the best apps I've ever used to edit videos. But it's one of the worst apps on the iPhone. So when I go to trade my phone in, my storage, so I had a 512 phone, 512 gigabyte phone. And so they was like, they only got a 256. So I said, well, let me see how much data I use, because I do have the iCloud. So I have iCloud, Dropbox, OneDrive. I got Google One. So I got plenty of storage in the cloud. So I don't necessarily need a 512, all this gigabyte storage. So when I go to my iPhone was holding like 300 I think like 300 and some odd gigs of storage space. So on the Android, I can go look and see what actually is taking up the storage space. When I go on the iPhone, the CapCut device is taking up 200, it was taking up 203 or 208 gigabytes of storage space. And I'm like, God damn, why is this app taking it up? And so what the CapCut does when you save the projects, I guess it saves and holds the videos in there. And so even when you delete the projects, it's hard to delete the storage space. I had to delete the damn app. Now, what pissed me off is I delete the app, I get rid of the space, and then he tell me I could keep it. Fortunately for me, I have all those videos and stuff that I saved and edited. So it does work out that way. So the way this will work now, as y'all can see, like I said, that's me. If you see me right there, you can see me on TikTok. You can see me here, sit in my car. So if you got a question or comment, you can ask your question on TikTok. You can join if you want on TikTok. Okay, we got caller calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, you there? Hector. I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, man?
Nah, I can't hear you.
How you gonna say nah? I can't hear you, but you answer me when I say, "Can you hear me?"
Oh, no, no, because like it sounds crazy, man. Hold on.
Wait,
Damn.
what's up? Do you got you not listening? You not listening to me on the live, are you? I ain't wearing my glasses today. I actually left my glasses at my school, so I ain't got the glasses today. But he gonna tell me he can't hear me after I
Yeah,
ask
I
him,
hear
can
you,
he?
Cap. I hear you, Cap.
Okay,
I
all
hear
right,
you, Cap.
all right, don't sweat. What's your question?
Hey, when the next time you want to have a battle out there in that park? You said you
In the
gonna
park?
battle somebody.
So it was
Yeah.
supposed to be, so the guy William that I'm debating, so I got a debate today. Excuse me. I got a debate today at 2 o'clock on is Jesus the Most High God versus
Okay.
William Albright. It was supposed to be against him in the park, but I think we had a scheduling conflict. And so we're supposed to do this debate today. And then we got another debate we're doing, I think in January on some big platform. So I'm trying to find somebody that's willing to come to the park. That's the thing, like, people think it's easy to debate in person. A lot of people don't want to debate me in person. A lot of
Nah, I
people,
know.
yeah, a lot of people are just scared to debate me in person because I'll be in North,
Hey,
I'll be in Jersey. Well, I live in. Hold on one second. Somebody on TikTok asking the question. I'll be in Jersey, so I'll be back in Newark in about an hour. All right, I'll be back in
mm,
Newark in about an hour. So a lot of people scared to debate me in person. There's safety on the internet. The internet is a safe space. The internet is like, a space where you're nice and comfortable and cozy in your own home, XYZ
uh,
like that. But then when you get outside and you standing in front of that monster, when you
that's
standing in
right.
front of that beast, it's different. So, you know. You
Hey,
see,
hey,
God
man,
Logic didn't want to debate,
yeah, you embarrassed him, man. You embarrassed Cat.
yeah.
You got him good, man.
Yeah, God Logic didn't want to debate me again, man. He had his white friend, Inspiring Philosophy, which was a good opponent. He wanted to debate. Somebody said vocab. Vocab don't get my attention like that. Vocab, somebody said vocab need to battle you. I wouldn't battle,
Mm.
I'm not gonna battle the chief head priest of the Genesis Church. That's the Genesis Church, Deacon. Vocab Malone is the chief head priest of Deacon and Assad's Genesis Church
Yeah,
Ministries.
you got out. Hey, Cat, would you
What?
consider battling any Israelite brother?
If it's a word here's what I always say first, right? When people call in to like Cross the Line Radio, or even if they was to call into this Car Chronicles, if they call
Mm.
into this Car Chronicles, Israelites, Christians, Muslims, whatever you are, if anybody really wanted to put me on the spot and say Cap ducking me from a debate, they could always call into these live streams and then present their argument. Like I've had debates on these live streams. If you call into the Car Chronicles, I've had debates. Excuse me. If you call into Cross the Line Radio, I've had debates there. When it comes to debating like an Israelite, it just depends on what the subject is. So like
Yeah,
if most Israelites don't believe that shout out to Yakira, one of my favorite sisters of all time. If it's most Israelites don't debate Jesus is God. Most Israelites don't debate immaculate conception or virgin birth. Some Israelites, well, now the Genesis Church is one of the rare Israelites that debate that salvation is for everybody. So I can't really
mm,
call them Israelites. So they kind of in the Christian world. So it depends on what subject it is. And then Old Testament Israelites are worthless to me, all of them.
mm,
Like
right.
I don't see a point because Old Testament Israelites are um like what are we gonna debate? I almost feel disadvantaged debating Old Testament Israelite because here's what usually happens with Old Testament Israelites. I don't want to disrespect the Old Testament, and here's what I mean by that. When you
Right,
debate
right,
when
right.
you debate an Old Testament Israelite, their whole goal is to try to trash the New Testament, and then the advantage that they think they have is to say is that because we believe in the Old Testament, they think that
Mm.
they have an extra leg to stand on. And what I usually do to disarm them, I don't like doing because I'll say to them, well, prove Moses existed, prove Moses part of the Red Sea. And then what they're gonna say is they're gonna say, well, it was written. I'm gonna say, well, it was written that the Lord said, this is my beloved son, hear ye him. So I don't want to try to look like I'm disrespecting the Old Testament to show them how they don't even know their book. So it's just certain things. When you think like a bum ass nigga like Zion Lex, this nigga went from he's a bum ass nigga. A bum ass nigga like Zion Lex went from trashing the New Testament to now believing in Yahushua. To believing that he just debated, like Zion Lex just debated an Old Testament Israelite on Isaiah the 53rd chapter from a position that he once took.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know, remember Zion Lex used to be, here's the dumb thing about Zion Lex. Zion Lex, who got all this experience of an Old Testament Israelite, but yet it was priest Daniela that had to show him an Old Testament verse in Obadiah 1:21 that saviors would come on the Mount Zion, and then now all of a sudden he could believe Yahushua could be a savior because of a verse in the Old Testament that existed the whole time he believed in the Old Testament. So Old Testament Israelites are like a waste of time, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I remember that.
Hold on one second. They said somebody spamming. I don't know how to do that. Where my man? Hold on. I'm gonna bring Sharem. I'm gonna see if I can add you as a moderator. Okay. So Sharam, I added you as a moderator. I don't know how to, let me see if I block. So they say this guy is spamming my chat. Let me block him real fast. Okay, I just learned how to do that. All right. So when it comes to debating Israelites, it just would have to take a real good reason for me to actually debate Israelites. Because Israelites don't move the needle in the way that debating a Christian does, debating somebody in the world does, and debating Muslims do. Like when I debate them, when I go on white people's platform, that moves the needle. Like it brings attention. When I debate Christians, it moves the needle. It brings attention. When I debate Muslims, it moves the needle. It brings attention. When I debate Israelites, it don't change anything. Even when when Israelites debate Israelites, and this is what Israelites need to understand. If I could help Israelites understand this, there was an Israelite versus Israelite debate this past Friday. Nobody outside of the Israelite community talks about it. Nobody's talking about it. And when I'm talking about, Zion Lex debated this brother named Gadal, and I like Gadal, but I gave the edge. This is how you know I'm a fair man. I gave the edge of that debate to Zion Lex. I thought Zion Lex first round was better. Zion Lex second round was better. I think Gadal's second round, he I think Gadal expected Zion Lex to use certain information. Zion Lex didn't use it. So I gave the first two rounds to Zion Lex.
What was the debate about? What was it about?
Here's the funny part. The debate was about Isaiah the 53rd chapter.
Oh man.
And so that's what I mean about Old Testament Israelites. They're a waste of space. But so that debate that they had didn't really do nothing. So it's like Israel is a small vacuum. That's not like treating, when you treat an Israelite as a debate enemy, it's not going to move the needle for you. It's almost, it's like fighting amongst yourself. But when I go debate a Christian, that'll move it. God,
man, but I gotta give a shout out to your brother, man, Kadesar. He out there going ham.
Yes, Kadesar went down to Texas, and Kadesar getting in debates every week. I see a new debate. Kadesar getting down there and getting down and dirty, man, getting his feet wet and doing what he needs to do, man. And I'm extremely proud of seeing what that brother is doing down there.
He's doing real good, man.
Yeah, he's doing real good. It's like opening up. And and before Kadesar got there, Texas is a haven. Like we call Texas the boot kiss capital. Meaning like in the state of Texas, I think we got the most boot kisses in the history of ISUBK comes out of the state of Texas. So whether it's Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, like Texas is a good haven for a lot of the work that we do there. And
Hey, yo, so Cap, not to cut.
yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead.
ask you. So if a white man would kiss the boot,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is like repenting. Is it like with the Most High forgive him for that? Like, you know,
Yeah,
for
he
his
might not
ancestors. Like,
listen. He might just be the slave instead of the dead. That's all.
okay, all right, okay,
Don't
okay,
think that get him into, he gonna be in the house. Just think he might might not die when Christ returns, but he gonna serve though. He gonna
okay. I
serve.
got you.
He
Okay.
might not be the guy that you punished.
So is that a difference? Is that a difference between what Genesis is talking about?
No, Genesis is teaching that Genesis, if that guy kissed the boot in Genesis, well, first of all, Genesis wouldn't let him kiss the boot. Secondly, let's say if he does kiss the boot, he gonna be teaching right alongside Deacon. Nick,
Gotcha.
the white man might outrank Hassad. Because Hassad ain't got no rank in Genesis. Hassad is just brother Hassad. Deacon is priestess Hassad.
Oh, wow.
All you gotta do is read their bio on YouTube. And that bio on YouTube, they shit on. Keep forgetting I'm on TikTok. I gotta watch my language. And their Genesis write-up, they talk about, they give such great accolades to priestess Assad. They talk about his 17 years, his accolades, his intellect. When they start talking about Hassad, they call him brother Hassad and call him a rising, like he ain't even got to a level yet. He's still rising. He ain't got to the top yet. That's crazy work.
Yeah, crazy. But that was it, Cap.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Good talking to you, brother.
Hey, good talking to you too, man. Take
All
care.
right, brother. Okay.
All right. Hey, somebody sent me this photo. Hey, somebody sent me this photo of me and Kadesar. Look at this photo of me and Kadesar. Look at that photo. That's me and Kadesar right there. Look at this photo. Somebody just sent me this photo of me and Kadesar. And that's about right. That's about right. That photo right there, that's LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. That's about right. Look at that photo. That photo fire right there. Look at that photo. I think that photo is fire right there. I'm going to show y'all one more time. I think that photo is fire. So as I said, to Baba on TikTok, if you need to get in touch with me, just message me on TikTok. Just message me on TikTok. I'll respond back when this live stream is over. If you're on the live stream on TikTok, if you want to join on TikTok, just request it. I'll gladly bring you up. If you want to come in on TikTok, you can also call the phone line. The phone line to call is 862-224-9027. As I just stated, I am doing a debate today, December 30th. Yo, I think I've worked. This is probably the biggest year, and I pray that next when I say next year, Esau's year. So we still, for those that don't know, we're still in Israel's year. So our year doesn't end until sometime in March. Sometime in March is when our year ends. So we're still in our year. But in Esau's year, from January to December, this has probably been one of my busiest years. And I have an offer. And you got to get this offer by Friday. If y'all can give me this, what I'm offering. I have a free body oil, body butter, incense, and imported oil to anybody that can provide me the following. If you can give me the amount of debates that I've done this year, the platforms they were on, and the views that they did, because I want to do like a year review of what I've done in this Esau year, January to December. And I want to be able to show it. If you can provide that for me, I got a free body butter, free oil, incense, and imported oil lined up for you. So today's debate will be on, I gotta send this to Kadesar. So today's debate will be, let me show y'all, let me go to my channel. So if you go to my channel, today's debate is Captain Tazaryach versus William Albright. Is Jesus the Most High God? This is a members only debate. So for those that don't know, on my YouTube channel, I go live all the time. But I also have a membership where the membership is only $4.99 a month. That membership gets you access to exclusive videos, exclusive content. I've done lectures that are only on the members only. I've done interviews that are only on the, oh wait, Yada to join as a guest. Let me see. Wait, let me see. I don't, you killing everybody. The number to call. The number to call is 862-224-9027. That's the number to call if you want to join. If anybody's on TikTok, like I said, if you want to join, if you want to join on here, you just I don't know how. I ain't the best TikToker. Let me see if I invite Sharam up here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Baba. I'm calling from Irvington.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Baba? You got a question or comment, brother?
I need to speak with you. It's urgent, my man.
All right, hold on 1 second, brother. Hey, what's up, Sharam? Hey, Sharam, on here, right? How can I add you to? Is there a way that I can give you? Because I added you as a moderator. Does that mean you have the ability to like if someone was
make me full mod though, so I can be able to
how do I do that?
just click on my name, my page, right there on the panel.
Right.
You should see this square or a line.
I see it. So at the bottom of my phone it says gift.
Where it says add moderator.
I don't see that. It says gift, microphone, camera, expand, switch spot, and then it says countdown and disconnect. If I hit expand, I think I just put you over there. Shrink.
Follow me.
I don't see where I can add you. Hey, brother, is this a private conversation that you're saying you need to speak to me about?
Yeah, like this is in reference to getting ourselves back into leadership position. But I need to sit down with you.
You said this is about what?
Putting us back in rulership position. And giving you a bigger platform to debate.
You said this is about getting what?
It is a private conversation. I don't want to do it while you doing
Okay, all right, no sweat. So I'm ending this live at about 9 because I got to go to this oil store. I'll call you and I'll see what you're talking about. You ain't gonna be talking about nothing crazy, right?
No, this is about getting you on a bigger platform to debate bigger opponents. But it's in reference to moving us forward into a bigger position. If there's any way possible I could meet with you, I could show you better than I can tell you.
Okay, I'll
it's
think.
Important, brother. Please, brother, it's important. Please.
Okay, I'll think about it, brother. But I'll definitely take it in consideration. All right.
Is there any other way that I can emphasize how important this is?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna call you. Long as it ain't nothing crazy. Long as it ain't nothing crazy, brother.
No,
you straight.
It's not nothing. It's in reference to scripture. It's in reference to all the stuff you've been talking about. I've been following. I've been doing my work. I think it's even a part of one of the camps. But I need to speak with you personally.
Okay, brother. I already told you I would call you when the live is over, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, no sweat. All right, take care. Hey, Sharam, I think I just added you. So what I did was when I hit the multi thing.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, you got it now, right? So I just added you. All right. And so if y'all, Abakaya, did I say your name right? Abakaya. Okay. So if y'all got something y'all want to chime in on, my YouTube audience can definitely hear you as well. So before I finish talking about this debate, did you have something you wanted to bring out or not? Or are you good?
Oh no, I'm good, man. I was just listening to you.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Man, all praise to the
Yeah, I got a debate today. So what I was talking about, so this debate is with this guy William Albright. Now I debated him back in like March. We debated on the title of that debate was The Perpetual Virginity of Mary. So the reason why they say perpetual virginity of Mary, and what I learned about this is the term immaculate conception has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. I'm saying Jesus Christ on purpose because, of course, we don't believe that from a Yahweh Shah position. But Immaculate Conception is all about Mary. And so they believe that Immaculate Conception speaks about how Mary was born immaculately without the quote-unquote sin gene. And then they also teach perpetual virginity, like she never lost her virginity. Yeah, man, I had to go into the history.
Another thing that they talk about is that supposedly Jesus' brothers, his brother's brothers, that came out of Mary and Joseph as well.
Right.
They weren't
hit. Right. They believed that she only had Christ. She didn't have no other kids. And so we had this whole debate. When I tell you, like, the format of that debate, if I'm not mistaken, was kind of like we gave each other time. But then when it came to the Q&A, man, that shit was But man, when I say it was diabolical, it was a lot of him interrupting me, interrupting us, wilding. So when he gave me the format of this debate, I was shocked. So the format of this debate, I believe, is two 15-minute rounds and then two 20-minute rounds. Now the difference is, so I think we both getting two 15-minute rounds, and then there's a 20-minute Q&A. He gets to question me. 20-minute Q&A. I get to question him.
And I was.
Go ahead.
I was watching that Matan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had me dying, bro.
My
bad. That had me laughing, man.
Right.
The African brother next to you, man, he had me.
Yeah, he not African though. He black. He just was dressed in African garb.
Word.
Yeah, so he not actually. He wasn't actually African. So, and what's crazy is, they paid him to talk like that.
So he wasn't really dumb.
No, he's a comedian. So when we get there, only thing I knew about that interview was that we was battling two Christians. I didn't know what two Christians it was gonna be until they got off the elevator. When they got off the elevator and I still didn't know who they were. Kadesar knew who they were. So Kadesar knew that their name was Cliff and Stewart, and that they were YouTubers and that they debated college kids, but I had no clue who they were. And so when we go in the room, when I see the guy with the kufi and all that on, I said, oh, they trying to set us up. So I guess that was their way of, because I remember when Duski did the skit on the Israelites. So when
I've seen it.
Right, so Matan had texted me, he asked me what I thought about it, and I said that I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious that,
funny.
yeah, I thought it was funny as hell. I didn't have no issue with it. So I'm assuming they brought him on to kind of be like the extra comedy. So that's their Israelite. So when he comes on there, and the first time he says, right, you right, I said, my brain clicked. I said, okay, that's his role. His role is to say those things. And so I thought it was dope, him being on there. And then I turned him and got him on our side.
Yeah.
So it made it dope.
I've seen all that.
Yeah, so to Pure on the TikTok, when you say give scripture that confirm your words, if you can explain what you mean by that, because I don't know what you mean when you say give scriptures to confirm your words. Because the Bible does say, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. So if you can actually explain what you mean by that, it would be greatly.
It says she's talking to Autumn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All praise to the Most High. May the Most High give increase everywhere you go.
Most High in Christ. I appreciate it.
Tyrese next. We want him next.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to
We want him next. We want Tyrese Gibson next, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get close to
you went muffled. You muffled now. Can't hear you.
Who, me?
Yep.
You said I'm muffled?
Yep. Yeah.
For real?
All right, Big Yasharala for hold on.
Yeah. That might be Big Yasharala coming with that damn microphone, man, trying to muffle my sound, man. Now, shalom, Big Yasharala. I'm just messing, man. But yeah, Tyrese, I'm hoping that Genuine can hook. Yeah, so I'm hoping that Genuine can hook that up. So for those that don't know, Tyrese made a post using the brother Sharam's backdrop. So Tyrese had made this post. Let me see if I can find it on Instagram real fast, because he
I see Yasalam. I knew it was from mine because I see Yasalam. He look to the far
he gonna make sure
Yasalam's name.
He gonna make sure he get all the credit.
Like, oh, you never know who's watching.
Yep, he gonna make sure he get all the credit for that too. Let me see if he still left the post up. No, did he take the post down?
Hold on, let me see.
Well, because I'm on his page and I don't see it. Now he could maybe just post a lot, but I don't know if he took the post down. Maybe he got scared, because I don't see the picture no more. But Tyrese had made his post of a picture saying that he wanted to get the truth. So he had a picture of Caesar Borgia, true image of Christ, the imposters of Israel, the true Druze, and then he said he wanted to know. So I know Genuine and Tyrese are close. I was at the concert. Like, Genuine had invited me to the concert that they had in Brooklyn. So I was actually backstage with him. And so I contacted Genuine, and to Genuine's credit, he did message Tyrese and told him to if he had questions to contact. So I hope he
it looked like he did take it down.
Yeah, I hope he comes through. You know, you never know, what happens with it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. But I do got the debate. I just want to remind y'all the debate is at 2 o'clock. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when you debate a Roman Catholic, sometimes when I debate people, I stay within the realms of the scriptures. Sometimes when I debate, I stay in the scriptures, I go outside the scriptures. For the subject of, yeah, it's going to be live, but it's a members only debate. Like, you got to be a member of my YouTube channel. So the reason why I do that is it's a way so members subscribe to my channel for it's $4.99 a month on YouTube. So I try to give them some exclusive content. So sometimes I do it whether I do interviews, like I interview Killer Priest, I interview Danny Myers, the battle rapper Danny Myers. So I'll put that on there. There's a couple other interviews on there that are members only. So this debate will be a members only. So that way they can feel like, hey man, it's worth the $4.99 I'm paying a month. I don't want to just rob people. Like some people, you pay that $4.99, they ain't giving you no new content or nothing. And also too, exclusive. And also too, you'll never have to worry about paying me no money and then I change doctrine.
Yeah, I know that.
You ain't never gonna hear me create. I ain't never gonna create a university, teach one way, and then years later teach a whole nother way with a whole new university. You'll never see me do that either. Just throwing that out there.
What you nasty work? It's nasty work.
Yeah, I mean, if you know, you'll never have to worry about that. You know what's crazy too? There's a speaking of people wanting their money back, I don't know if y'all know. Do y'all remember that movie that that movie that woman did? I think her name is Mary. She did about Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson actually starred in the movie where he was like a teacher that took advantage and was sleeping with the single mothers and stuff like that. Are y'all aware of that movie?
Nah.
Yeah, listen, here's what's crazy. So this is important, right? In what I'm gonna say at the end of it. So this lady, her name is Mary. I'm gonna see if I can find her YouTube channel. She did a movie. Anybody can look this up. It's and Umar Johnson played in the movie as himself. So Umar Johnson, let me see, Umar Johnson movie. I'm just seeing if I can find it on the movie is called Awaken. It's called Awaken feature film starring Dr. Umar Johnson. It's by Mary Ann Lorient. So Umar Johnson plays in the movie. And in the movie, he plays like, if I show y'all some of this. Wait, if I show y'all one of the scenes, look, this one, let me see if I can show y'all one of the scenes, him freaking off with a mother. So like, this is him. Look. This is crazy work. Look, this him in the movie. That's, if y'all looking at my screen, that's him in the movie. So that's him going to a mother's house under the guise of teaching the son. But instead of teaching the son, he starts sleeping with the mother. and taking advantage of her. The irony, because that's what Umar Johnson is accused of. So that woman, that woman was a donator to the school. You know, she sued him and won, and she got a collection of about 40 other people that are requesting to know where that money is going. She got a lawsuit coming where they about to put pressure on Umar Johnson and where that money is going, because they saying it's been about, they saying it's been like almost 12 years and ain't nobody seen nothing. Agent Skater just said he got a little bag out of him. That's crazy work. So as you can see, the TGC church is not the only people that rob people for their money. Umar Johnson robbed people for their money. It's a lot of people. They call it, hey, you know that's their new name, right?
I know who. I seen it. Hey, I got food for thought, man. What about what's his church called? Philip Anthony, man. What's up with him?
Who? I don't know who Philip.
I think that's the pastor name, Philip Anthony.
I don't know who Philip Anthony is.
Nobody from Israel for real. No.
Yeah, I don't know who Philip Anthony is.
The one I think who IOIC pulled up on, they was marching. I think it's called the Church 1908. Church,
oh, the 2019 church or something like that, right? 2018,
yeah.
2019 church, something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Something church. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
His
okay.
name Philip Anthony.
Yeah, there are another bunch of hustlers out there that, you know, get money off of hustling, I guess. But if ain't nobody got no questions, I'm about to end this live because I got to go into this oil place. I got to go pick up some oils because I got to make some, I got to pack some orders. But I'm doing, so now, just so y'all know, Sharam and Yasha'Allah, I do my car chronicles. So now that I got my third phone, I'm probably going to do it like this each time. So as they hear y'all on my YouTube, as well as, you know, my TikTok audience. So I got like, you know, almost over a couple thousand people that have watched this YouTube, and then I got the TikTok audience as well. So I do this daily. So if y'all available, of course, let me add Yasha'Allah as a moderator on here. Let me see, how can I do that? Oh, wait, we got a caller. Hold on one second. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Shalom, Cap. This is Dezaron. Calling from California.
You said Dezaron?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
No sweat. You got a question or comment?
Yeah, so I wanted to know, why do we not celebrate the destruction of Nicanor or Pentecost, the Feast of Weeks?
The Feast of Weeks, we do celebrate. When you say celebrate, that's in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, right? You talk about the Feast of Weeks?
Okay.
Yeah, we keep that. The destruction of, what you said, Nicanor?
Okay.
That's in the Maccabees, right?
Yeah, that's in the Maccabees.
I would have to see why. Maybe it's not something that they celebrate. I would have to see why, because I know Feast of Dedication and Purim, they wouldn't be high holy days. So like Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, are the high holy days of what you would call Sabbaths. Like all of those high holy days would be considered Sabbath. Dedication and Purim are feast days. They're observance days. So I would have to see why we don't celebrate. I know ISBK, I don't believe we celebrate them. I would have to read it. I haven't read it in a while to give you a direct answer for why we don't.
Okay, because I'm in the school yet. When I got the calendar, I don't see Pentecost on the calendar. And
yeah,
is that the same as
yeah, you should see it in there. You got the calendar in front of you?
Yeah, I got it in front of me right now.
Yeah, text it to me.
Mine.
Text it to this number.
Okay.
I think it's right after, if I'm not mistaken, that starts around June. On the top of my memory, I think that starts around June normally, I believe. But if you text it to me, I'll read the one to you. That would be that one. The Feast of Weeks, that's the long one, right? That's one that's like 52 weeks or 50 weeks or something like that.
It's the one where you have to count 7 Sabbaths and 50 days from the Feast of First Fruits.
Yeah. If you text me the picture, I'll give you the one that is. Did you text it?
Not yet. I actually got to download it because it's on my laptop, but it's not on my phone. So.
Oh, okay,
Should I
okay.
send it later?
Yeah, you can send it later if you want, and then I'll text it. So no, I'm not coming out. Leviticus 23 and you talk about Leviticus 23 and 10, right? Speaking to the children of Israel and saying to them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you and shall reap the harvest, the feast of first fruits. That's what you talk about, right?
Nah, sir. I'm talking about the
Wait, I'm sorry.
weeks.
Yeah. It's verse 15 when it says, "You shall count unto you from the morrow, from the Sabbath, from the day that you bought the sheaf, and the wave offering 7 Sabbaths shall be complete." So we keep a feast day, that first one, but it's not something that we do weekly from those 50 weeks. And then I think there's a closeout. So when you send me that picture, I'll text you and I'll tell you which one of those is the ones that we keep.
I'm gonna send it right now.
All right, no sweat. Was there anything else?
That was it, sir.
All right, no sweat. And you in Cali school?
So I'm in Cali right now. I had caught you yesterday. And
Oh, you that brother. Okay, got you. That's a question too. You can also ask Gadalhar out there.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll call him because I got his number too. So
yeah, definitely. Yep. You can always start with him, all right? I ain't no sweat out. Shalom. I in the bar.
So.
All right, y'all. It's 9 o'clock. I'll probably do another live stream, just letting y'all, the brothers know on TikTok. Probably about 10 o'clock when I'm on my way back to Jersey. I'll do another live stream. Of course, I'm gonna cut my camera off because I'll be driving in.
Hey, Cap, thanks for having me, man.
Hey, no sweat, man. Anytime, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And of course, if y'all got any questions,
that's fire.
Yeah, definitely, man. And if y'all got any questions, of course, y'all can ask the questions live, and then we'll go from there, right?
Con. Lord praise the Most
I know
High.
sweat. Damn right. All praise. All right, shalom. All right, shalom. Peace. All right. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Again, I'll be going live in about an hour. I'm about to walk into this oil place, and then I got to go to 2 oil places. I would love to tell y'all the name of them, but just like when DJs go to the record stores, we don't want you biting our shit. So I don't want you biting my shit. Salakia. So until next time, let me give the salute. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum. Yahweh Shema Alathum Ba'Shem Yahushai. Yes, I will get your oil, even though I don't know what oil that is. But I will get your oil. All right, shalom, Israel. Cap, don't meet with that urgent, crazy guy. Yeah, I don't know about that dude talk about he want to get me on bigger platforms and stuff like that. Just know I can't be bought. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I cannot. Oh, guess? Okay, I'm a guess. If I had to guess, I already have it. All right. But until next time, let me put my jacket on so y'all know I ain't going outside trying to get sick again. So until next time, shalom, Israel.